The Bills, with all the moves that you talked about, they made the playoffs for the first time in 17 years, whatever it was. So things are definitely headed in the right direction. And I actually believe that the 2 picks they got tonight were excellent picks. And I think that they are doing a lot of good things in Buffalo. And I think that people that got one playoff taste in their mouth are being very critical of a kid that they've, most of them, I would say 90% of the people in Buffalo have never watched a kid play football. Based on their scouts, based on the reports around the league, I mean, this guy for the last 2 weeks was the number 1 pick. He was going number 1, and then the day of the draft, he's suddenly a racist, and now he falls down to the Bills, and suddenly he sucks. I'm not buying any of that at all. I want to see the kid develop, and I think that he's got a really good coach and coaches, and it's a great organization. They need to obviously give him, I think people have to give him a chance, and he has to work hard and learn, and they can't be dumb with him. And I think based on his potential in terms of his size and everything else, he's a huge guy with a huge arm. There's got to be something to be said for that. There are a lot of guys that are his size nowadays that are successful, that are as big as him, strong as him, the big arm, the big hands, everything else. I have to say, personally, I think that him playing in freezing cold weather in Laramie is going to be an added bonus for this kid playing in Buffalo because he's not afraid of it. And I actually believe, I think Rosen's got super talent and everything, but I also think he's a cocky kid from Manhattan Beach, Cali. And I think, I'll be honest with you, I don't even think he's man enough to play in Buffalo. I think he's perfect to stay on the West Coast inside a dome in the desert as opposed to playing where men play in snowstorms, in 30 below weather, freezing their asses off, guys cutting off their sleeves and going out there like a man that played for that team, the Bruce Smiths of the world. This guy, I think he's a maniac, and I think he'll fit right in Buffalo. I'm going to give him a chance.